我们现在是在那个波兰的边境米迪卡的国境难民营救中心，现在是那个星期六的早晨，大概10点钟哈。我们这边的法治基金和新中国的这个联邦的大帐篷前面呢，聚集了有很多从世界各地来的义工，他们都对我们新中国联邦和法治基金我们这次的人道主义的救援的这种行动感到非常的震惊，所以他们有很多话想跟我们的观众朋友们分享。好了，现在我们来采访这是一位就是前美国军队的一个军人，他是去过伊拉克的那个前线战争，他今天呢也是来到我们这边呢参与这个义工的援救的行动，我们来采访他一下。Hello, hey, how are you? Can you tell me your name and where you from?
Al and U.S.
U.S. And what brought you to Medica and to be part of this humanitarian aid operation?
It's a help, and it's a principle that if you can help, help. And I could help in this instance. I can help here, and that's where you find me now. I hope that if someone invades America, these people will come help me and come help my mother, who would be a refugee at that point, and I would be off fighting, and she would have to leave. Everyone needs support, whether it be a war, a drought, an earthquake, or bad politicians making their citizens' lives harder. Everyone needs help from time to time.
Yeah. So Al, so you were curious as to what is the new federal state of China?
Absolutely.
Because we're a bunch of Chinese people doing the humanitarian work here. So just so you know that we're the new Chinese people from the new federal state of China. We're determined to take down the evil Chinese Communist Party because the Chinese Communist Party is the root cause of all the global disasters and humanitarian crisis, including this invasion by Russia to Ukraine. And so this is why we care about humanity. We love peace and freedom, and this is why the Rule of Law Foundation, which is headquartered in New York, they sent us here to help with the refugees. So having seen so many, the Chinese people here, the new Chinese people, not from the Chinese Communist China, and setting up the biggest tent and with freshly grounded coffee and all the thoughtful humanitarian assistance. Would you like to say a few words about what comes to your mind?
Absolutely. First that comes to mind is I hope you're successful. I hope you are successful in founding the new federal state of China in China and taking down the CCP. I hope you are. I hope you can. The simple rule is the CCP is a bad political party. They're a terrible political party that are only interested in their own sustainment and not the sustainment of their citizens. They're interested in their own political gain and image and not the health and welfare of the Chinese people. There are, 1.2, 1.4 billion
1.4 billion people.
1.4 billion in China right now who are under poor conditions due to politicians voluntarily making it that way, voluntarily making their lives harder. And it's a terrible thing. I hope you guys are very successful in your mission. Last night, plenty of families, many families. It's -6 Celsius, I believe. They're coming here to warm up. You guys have 2 heaters in there, food, top ramen, some good ramen in there, and they're all eating that and very enjoying that. There's frost. There was frost all on the ground yesterday night, and they need somewhere to go. And what you guys are doing is very important. Providing a space for mothers and their children to take a break. I thank you for being here. To publicly state, and with these signs, that you are attempting to replace the terrible CCP, that's strength. That is utter strength, because you are facing a bear. You're facing a rabid bear with the CCP. And I think you should continue on your fight. Don't be dissuaded by fear or by threats, and continue on. Continue.
Thank you. And Al, do you know that the leader and founder of this movement, his name is Miles Guo. He's residing in New York. So he's the one who started this anti-CCP movement, and now it becomes a global mission because eliminating the Chinese Communist Party is the only way to secure peace and freedom.
Absolutely. Imagine a new China. Imagine a new China. A China that is not restrained by selfish politicians who are interested in their own names being on big signs. Imagine if the Chinese people were allowed to be productive and thoughtful and think for themselves. That is going to be an incredibly powerful China.
Wow.
A powerful China is one that is based on freedom.
Yes, and the powerful China are the peaceful, responsible player of the international community.
Absolutely.
We're one big family. Thank you, Al. And I just want to let you know that most of the donors of the Rule of Law Foundation who made this rescue operation possible are the Chinese people still living in under the communism. They're the ones who is struggling but fighting the communism, but they're the ones who send their money, the donation, to help us to be here on the front line to help with the international humanitarian cause. So would you like to say a few words to those brave Chinese donors of the Rule of Law Foundation? Because without them, we won't be able to have a chance to be here.
Absolutely. Keep going. Keep doing it. Keep going. Keep donating. Be smart. Be smart. Keep your identity safe. Keep your jobs safe. And continue to work towards a better world, because no one's going to do it for you. Clearly, the CCP is not going to make your world any better. They're only going to make it worse.
Yeah.
You need to build your own world, and don't let any politician or any cop or any police officer tell you that you can't have a better life. You deserve a better life. Take it. Take it.
Thank you, Al. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement. I know people inside China, they will really appreciate it. America has always served as a beacon of hope to the people from around the world struggling with injustice and oppression. I know everything you do here, every word you said means a lot to the people who wants to hear about it. Thank you so much, and keep up your good work, and thank you.